get into a car to do. I mean, it just blows my mind, dude.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are now, I believe, broadcasting live um, from the Reed-Hawthrone 2019 edition of the Reed-Hawthrone Memorial Singers Classic here at Game of Wycliff in Wycliff, Ohio, outskirts of Cleveland. And what you're seeing here on the screen now is the third round of qualifying for the senior division. That's bowlers that are age 50 to 60 years old. That's what we're reviewing right now. And today is the third round of qualifying. Yesterday we had two qualifying rounds of 5 games each for the men's classic and the women's classic divisions. And we have 4 games each for the senior and super senior divisions. And after those 2 rounds of qualifying yesterday, we had the field cut to the top 40%, and the senior and the super senior divisions will be bowling 4 games for this third qualifying round. At the conclusion of the third qualifying round, we will take another cut, which will be all the cashers for each of the 4 divisions, and they'll be bowling in the 4th round. The cashers will be vying for a spot in the TV stepladder finals. So that's the action for right now. We're going to take a quick break, enjoy the action while we until we come back, and we're going to give you some statistics on the tournament, the entries, and how many you'll be taking for each one of the 4 divisions. Enjoy.
from earlier yesterday. After today's 5 game qualifier will be another cut. And those ladies, gentlemen, seniors, and super seniors will make it to the casuals round. Let's go over to the ladies. We got a partial camera view of the ladies. We will get a better camera angle for the next round, that's for sure. Also, let's go over to the super seniors. We're here at Wycliff, Ohio at the game. Beautiful facility. 55. Nice shot from Dominique. Dominique's a hammer rep. Let's cut over to the seniors. You guys a very different look. We got the classic men, we got the seniors, we got the young ladies, and we got the super seniors. Coming back to the men's classic division. Go over to the seniors. Nice spare conversion. We're gonna give you a quick glance of the women. We definitely gotta move a camera and get a better angle for the women before the next round starts. And we want to take a short break and we'll be right back.
Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are back again broadcasting here. We're getting towards the tail end of the third qualifying round of the 2019 Reed-Hawthrone Memorial Singles Classic Tournament. We want to bring you a little bit up to date. Get all this for the tournament, we had Classic division. And I believe they're in the middle of game 4, or starting game 4 at this time, so they have one more game to go.
Correct.
Okay. And my name is DeJuan Clark. I'm the president of the National Bowling Association, and I'm here at the broadcast booth for this Singles Classic tournament. And joining me in the booth is
Roland Franklin.
Roland Franklin from Columbus, Ohio.
Correct.
All right. Well, currently in Columbus, Ohio.
Correct.
From
Detroit, Michigan.
Okay, great. And Roland's going to be joining us on our broadcast, next few broadcasts, a few of our broadcasts.
Definitely. Looking forward to it.
All right. Well, let's move on to the, we'll give you the names of the people that qualified in those 43 positions shortly, but let's just move on to the statistics of the other categories. We had a total of 40 entries for the Women's Classic, and the Women's Classic was after the 2 rounds of qualifying yesterday in 10 games. It was narrowed down to the top 16, and the top 16 was at plus 78 at the end of 10 games. Plus 78 at the end of 10 games was what the cut was for the Women's Classic, and they're in the middle of their 4th game as well, and the women will be bowling 5 games. The senior and the super senior both will be bowling 4 games.
Correct.
For round 3.
Right.
After round 3 is completed, we're going to go into round 4. And
correct.
That round 4, we're going to have they shorten 1 game off of each one of the categories.
Exactly.
So
exactly.
The round 4, there'll be 4 games, and then for the men's and women's classic, and then there'll be only 3 games for the seniors and super seniors, and then they'll immediately go into the TV stair-step roll-off. Let's get the statistics for the seniors. We had a total of 33 entries at the beginning of the tournament, and after the 2 rounds of qualifying yesterday, the field was cut down to the top 14. And for the super seniors, they had 17 individuals participating in the super seniors, and the field after the 2 rounds yesterday, we have the 3rd round with 7 participants competing for the 3rd round of qualifying.
Correct.
All right. Well, in the meantime, let's just, if you don't mind, I'm going to go and get some more data.
Okay.
I'm going to have you read off the names of the people that are in the Ladies Classic.
There you go.
The Seniors Classic and the Super Seniors Classic.
Excellent.
I have the names of who made it to the 3rd round, and I need to go grab the same information for the Men's Classic, and I'll be right back with that.
Okay, and I can do that.
Okay, good.
As far as the ladies, we had Jasmine Beat plus 129, Tanya Gelton was plus 110, Kalia Ryan was plus 108, Novella Daniels was plus 105, Wanda Parker plus 100, Claudia Berger was plus 86, and Tamine Green was plus 78, and she rounded out the last spot for the ladies. All the ladies great shooting, and they are finishing up right now. We have them on your screen. Like I said, we're going to get a better camera angle once this round is over with. As we go over to the seniors, leading the way was Big Vernon Adams. Vernon was on fire with a plus 397. He lit him up. Second spot was Gerald Stroker Johnson. Sorry, Stroke. You know how we do. We got the same nickname. Gerald was plus 311. Herman Ferguson 245 plus. Scott, your defending champion, Scott Belkin 2 plus 241. Marcus Jackson plus 198. Dwayne Hickman plus 175. We had Stacy Kukanel plus 173. Brian Davenport was plus 69. In ninth, we had Sean Mark plus 157. Excuse me. In 10th, we had Mario Holmes plus 31. Marty Rigby plus 129. Greg Jackson plus 77. And rounding it off was Jerome Lewis at plus 61. Great shooting by all. Let's take a quick look at the seniors. See what we got up here. As they're finishing up their first round, we will have details at who's moving on. All bowlers was bowled great today. We're here live at the Memorial Singles Class at the TNBA Reed-Hawthrone. Hope to see everybody next year at the Reed. It's going to be awesome. We're going to do it again. We're going to be live. It's going to be a great stream. We're going to do more streaming, more events. Our next live stream event will be in Detroit, Michigan, March 30th and 31st. Again, ladies and gentlemen, we'll definitely have a better look for the ladies once this round is concluded. The house threw us a curveball and moved the ladies, and we didn't have time to move the camera. So before the next round starts, we will definitely have a great shot for the ladies. Swing over to the men's classic division. Here's Jordan Holmes, one of the great bowlers from Detroit. Young, great bowler from Detroit. It looks like in the classic division, Chris Helster is leading. He just came off a nice game of 267. In the men's classic division, we got George Gohagen III in third, Victor Bernine in fourth, Adam Bartok in sixth. All these seniors are finishing up right now. Let's swing over to the seniors. Let's get a shot at the super seniors. super seniors getting it done at 60 and above. Never too old for this great sport of bowling. Once again, the link. I'm sorry. Let's take a quick peek at the ladies and see if we got a different look. All right, right. Still can't see the pins or the after they deliver the ball, but we still got a different look. But like I say, after this round, we're gonna move this camera and we have a way better look. And we'll be able to see Trish flush the pocket as she throws that one. Swinging back over to the super seniors, getting a little more air time.
Mr. Jerome Lewis coming up in the lane here for the super seniors. A little off balance there, but nonetheless all 10 in the pit.
Betty Williams, definitely gonna put the ladies on as much as possible, just like the men. We're not discriminating. Trust me, young lady, that we're gonna have equal time for the ladies and the men.
Yeah, we just gotta get our cameras. Unfortunately, the way it works is we have the cameras set up yesterday, and as they reduced the field, we had to guess at where the cameras might be needed for today, and when we came in, we found out that we didn't really have the ladies covered properly. So,
right, the center threw us a little curveball right there.
Yeah, so we're gonna, after this round is over, we'll give us some time to adjust things.
Exactly. Here's Greg Turner getting ready to shoot a spare for the super seniors.
Okay, and looks like that's the end of the ladies' game there. Again, we're going to be much better coverage of this going into the fourth round and going into the finals. So we'll go ahead and adjust our cameras accordingly and get the better coverage that we can for all four of our divisions. We have, again, the men's classic, which is ages 49 and under, and the let's just as we go through them, I might as well just kind of highlight them. Men's classic, ages 49 and under. I think we got a view here of them. And then we go from there to our ladies classic, who we just saw. And
Bowlers out of Detroit smashed the pocket lead a solid 9.
okay, and I've just been handed the standings for the seniors division. For the seniors division, we have now taking the lead in the seniors division is Gerald Johnson, a long time. I think he's won several Rodmans and
Several Rodmans in Detroit. He has.
yeah, and I think he has a couple. He may have a couple of Reed-Hawthrones. I can't remember now. I have to
He
double check
has
that.
6 Rodmans in Detroit.
Okay.
Matter of fact, Gerald just won the TAT in Vegas. That was a nice.
$21,000.
$21,000 for great shooting for Gerald. Gerald is one of the greatest bowlers in Detroit. He has over 8,300 games. I can read Gerald's bio, but I don't think we have enough time.
Yeah, we're going to get that updated. I'm sure he's going to make it into the step step ladder finals, and we'll be going over all the individuals' bios and things at that time. But let's just do a quick rundown of the senior division. So Gerald is at plus 437 pins in first place, and followed by Vernon Adams, who was the qualifying leader after 10 games. He's now dropped down to the second spot, and he's 399 pins over. Third is Scott Buchanan at plus 326. Fourth is Marcus Jackson at plus 306. Fifth is Ernest Savoy, another
Senior division, and she did a great job making the
She's a former champion of both the Rodman and the
Exactly.
Yeah, but she's Rodman champion. Yeah,
Teresa is a great bowler.
Yeah,
great bowler in her own right.
And great supporter of our organization as well.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay.
She definitely needs to come down to Delaware when it has a senior classic division for the ladies.
So 10th we have Dwayne Hickman at 212 over. 11th is Frank Greco at 208 over. 12th is Stephen Kinnendall. Stephen Kinnendall at 184 pins over. 13th is Steve Martin at 134 pins over, and Dale is in the 14th position at -4. And for the men, for the seniors, we're going to be cutting to the top 6 after the after this third round. And so right now, that will put Mario Fatsky in at the cut at 243 pins over, followed by Herman Ferguson 14 pins behind him at 229 over, and closely followed by Davenport at 221 over. So it's a nice, real good cluster of people with only one game to go. That's in striking. No, this is after 3 games.
After 3 games, exactly.
So it's only one more game to go.
The cut for the next round will be the top 4 for the super seniors.
He told me he's going to do 5.
Oh, they're going to do 5 of them, just told. That'd be great.
Yeah, it'll be 5.
Oh, my God. Look at the ladies. Look at the ladies coming through. Jasmine Coleman leading the way, 454 plus 454. Stephanie Walton, 353. Trisha Reed, defending champion, at plus 295. We got Novella Daniels out of Detroit, plus 290. We got Don Fay at plus 273. Yvette Ford at plus 261. And Rachel Albright at plus 242. So far, that would be your top 7, and that would be the cut. So we still got more bowling to go, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, it looks like it's the cut is boy, there's a 4-pin gap. Yeah, 4-pin gap with Kyla Ryan just barely behind Rachel Albright. 4 pins at 238 over.
Exactly. With 2 games to go, is 1 game to go.
Yeah, 1 game to go for them. That's after 4 games of the third round. They'll have 1 game left, and so that's it. And we'll get you some wired up here. First-hand view of one of the participants that was in the women's classic. Let's get some things. I don't know if you can handle that or not. Get you wired up here and test out your mic. I think it's up and running.
Can you hear me, Claudia?
Well, we do have in the booth one of our bowlers just coming hot off the lanes. You want to tell us a little bit about your experience out there? How was the shot this third round?
It was a great shot. It was just kind of.
Kinda.
It was kind of rough. Just getting a carry, but it was a great shot.
Okay, good.
Were you still able to throw your idle pearl, or did you have to move in? Or what you doing, the fuse or the idle pearl?
You can hear? You can't hear? Okay. Oh, let's see. Sorry about that. Having some little minor difficulty for her. Okay. Well, we hear you just fine.
Yeah, we hear you just.
Okay.
Give her one of her. Give her.
Is this?
It ain't plugged
That would kind of
That would kind
be
of
the
help.
couple. That's one right there. That's the right. Now we have her with the right headset so she can hear.
The so far in the classic division.
We haven't got an update on the classic division yet,
Right.
have we? No. Oh, okay.
That's
We're waiting on that.
We're still waiting on that.
Yeah, the men linger a little bit more than the women for some reason in the qualifying round. And then when the finals come, that's when they start flying through. They tend to bowl a lot faster than
I
the.
think the women striking more than the men.
Oh, okay.
That sounds like a play or something. They probably are. They
Yeah.
probably are. That's why they're done, because they're striking more than the men. That's for sure.
Okay. Yeah, so right now it looks like all the divisions are done with the exception of the men's classic. So
Exactly. So right now what we're going to do, let's take a short break and definitely move these cameras for the ladies. Make sure we can get the ladies for a different, better camera angle.
Okay. And yeah, so we'll take a quick break and start working on that. And
we want to definitely thank Claudia for stopping by and giving us some input.
Okay,
Great bowling, Claudia.
Thank you. Thank you for stopping by. And also, we'll give you up-to-date statistics of what's going on with the men's classic as soon as we get them available to you. So let's take a quick look and see what's going on. We'll be right back.
Great, thank you.
Okay.
AJ, you ready to show what these balls can do?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. All right, guys, we're here with our first ball of the web. It's featuring the spheroid core with a aggression hybrid cover stock. And this ball is going to hook a lot for a symmetric core.
Second ball we have is the Web Tour Edition. Just like the Web, it has a spherical core, but they took the puck off the top, so it's gonna have a lot less diff, make it a little bit more controllable, and they wrapped it with the new Tour V1 cover stock.
Okay.
Pretty good.
I like it. I give it 2 tournaments. You'll win your next title with that ball right
Okay,
there.
okay, I like the
I
way
give
you're
it 2.
thinking. I like the way you're thinking. We're gonna throw this a lot on tour, I think, because of, you know, we bowl on some harder, flatter pattern.
Right.
This one is so smooth. I like this one. Even when I come around it a little bit, it just doesn't jerk off the spot and go side.
That ball looks better and better every time it goes down the lane.
Watch this one. This one hooks a little bit more.
Yep.
Whoa.
Definitely hooks more.
Definitely hooks more. I had to move about 3 or 4 left with that ball. Because when it sees the dry, man, it goes
It hooks.
left.
It goes left, yeah.
You see it right there. See the difference? I mean, that's basically the difference between the 2 balls.
Yeah.
One jumps off the spot and one is nice and smooth off the spot. It's perfect. You ready to have a little fun?
Let's have some fun.
Let's show them what these balls can really do.
All right, I got you.
Go for it. Oh!
Oh, baby. Here
Wow.
we go.
That was sweet.
Yes.
Oh, take that!
Yeah. All right.
I can do it too. So after throwing that web ball today, what do you think?
I definitely like it. This is definitely a good symmetric ball. It's one of the strongest I've ever owned and I'm going to be throwing. It definitely gets down the lane really clean, but it still comes to the spot really hard. So I definitely am going to like this ball when I can move in and open lanes up a little bit. But on another note, what do you think of that Web Tour Edition?
I'll tell you what, I like this ball a lot. This is something different that we have in our line now, and I can see me using this ball like after I throw urethane, starts to wiggle down lane. This one's going to come off that spot, but it's still, it's still got that controllable arc like a urethane ball. So I'm going to like this one a lot. There you have it, a creative dual launch from Hammer. I think the most creative to date. We got the Web and the Web Tour. Make sure you get yours November 13th. For now, Rebel out.
Hear a little bit more from one of our sponsors. Let's just look at this flawless video here.
All right, let's see what we got in the box today. Hammer's newest release for 2019. This is the Hammer Flawless. My first impressions of this ball out of the box, it looks awesome. Hammer's typically been known as the tough brand, but the first thing I noticed when I opened up the box were these colors. And what caught my eye were these sparkles. Anybody that knows me knows I love sparkles. All right, so like I said, haven't thrown this ball yet. Let's go check it out and see if it rolls as good as it looks. Something just doesn't feel right. I know what it is. Much better. All right, guys, that's my review for today. I look good, I feel good, I'm bowling good. From core to cover, this ball is flawless. Be sure to get yours January 15th at a local pro shop near you. Bye. One more thing before I go. I'm going to issue a challenge to the first female and male to shoot a 300 with the flawless. I will send you a hammer ball of your choice. All you need to do is tag me on social media in your post. Good luck.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're back to our action here at the game of Wycliff in Wycliff, Ohio, which is in the suburbs of Cleveland. And we have with us the 2019 TNBA Reed-Hawthrone Memorial Classic. And we're proud of our sponsor, Hammer. You just heard two little commercials from Hammer and their bowling equipment. And I have just been handed the standings for the first three divisions, which is the ladies, seniors, and the super seniors division. And let me just go ahead and read off the cut for those that making it into the fourth round. So for the ladies, top seed is going to be Jasmine Coleman at plus 473 pins, followed by Stephanie Walton at 10th is Tanya Gleaton at 184 over. 11th is Brandy Remy at 152 over, and 145 over is Renette Mosby. Claudette Beggar at 440, Tyler Strom at 130, Tamisha Green at 35, and Wanda Parker at 1 over is in 16th place. So
Yes,
that's
sir.
the ladies.
That was the ladies.
Okay.
All great shooting for all competitors. That was great shooting for all ladies.
All right, and have Roland here give you the stats on the the senior division.
Definitely, I took place in the senior division myself. Better luck next time for Roland. So
Okay.
right now we'll go with Gerald Johnson, Mr. Stroker himself, plus 447. Vernon Adams had the greatest look ever in the qualifying. He dropped down a little bit. He's in second with a plus 385. Third place, we got Marcus Jackson, plus 320. I believe Scott is our defending champion, Scott Buhagen, at plus 310. Fifth, we got Brian Davenport at 290, plus 290. And rounding it up is Frank Greco at plus 264.
Narrowly beating out the female Theresa Bollinger at 260.
We got Larry Remy at plus 221. And we got Marty Rigby at plus 147 for the super seniors.
And closing out the field, but not making the cut for the fourth round would be Greg Jackson at 111 over, and Jerome Lewis at 53 over. That rounds the field, but the top five cuts at Marty Rigby, no stranger to this tournament.
Exactly.
He's a former director of the tournament and champion.
Exactly.
147 pins over. He's the cut right now, top five, and they're going to be now participating in another 3 games when we get to round 4 starting. They'll be bowling 3 more games, jockey position to see who's going to make the positioning of the TV style roll-off.
Did we do the classic for the guys?
The classic, we're still waiting on those. They're tabulating them. They got started. They got finished up a little bit later than the others, so they're going to be handing us that, and then we're going to get the fourth round show going. But in the meantime, let's just hear a little bit more from one of our sponsors.
Sounds like a great player.
Yeah, so let's go see what Hammer has in store for us with their next. We did that one already. Let's do another one. Sorry about that. Let's switcheroo here.
Nothing hits like a hammer. Hammer, one of our great sponsors.
Yes. So let's, I'm going to switch it up here a little bit. If I
3 PWBA tour stops. You still won Rookie of the Year, but I'm Player of the Year. Who knows what would have happened if you would have bowled all 3? So I thought, let's battle it out right now. No cameras, no fans, You and me, right here, right now.
I mean, I guess I can just beat you again like I did in Harrisburg.
Lanes are on. Warm up, rookie. So, you want to go first, rookie?
Age before beauty.
Illinois, throwing the new Ripped Pearl. This ball has the Aggression CFI cover stock, which is the same cover stock that was on the previous two Ripped Solid and Ripped Hybrid. What I loved about this ball is it fits right in the middle of those two bowling balls for me, because it's a pearl ball, but it has a sanded cover. And so it gives you the characteristics of wanting to be a little earlier, but still comes off the spot pretty hard.
Yeah, every time if I miss right with it, it snapped back and snapped the 10 out every single time, and if I miss in with it, it stays right there, and I still snap the 10 out with it every time. In comparison to my original Ripped, if I needed it to be cleaner, I would throw it then, because when my Ripped would run out of energy, this one would fit in perfect.
So if you guys didn't get a chance to pick up the previous two Rips, don't miss out on this one. This one may be the best one so far.
Still winning.
Hey bowling fans, TD here. Time for another ball video. Hammer's coming out with it.
Okay.
Pretty good.
I like it. I give it 2 tournaments. You'll win your next title with that ball right there.
Okay, I like the way
I
you're
give it 2.
thinking. I like the way you're thinking.
We're gonna throw this a lot on tour, I think, because of, you know, we bowl on some harder, flatter pattern.
Right.
This one is so smooth. I like this one. Even when I come around it a little bit, it just doesn't jerk off the spot and go side.
That ball looks better and better every time it goes down the lane.
Watch this one. This one hooks a little bit more.
Yep.
Whoa.
Definitely hooks more.
Definitely hooks more. I had to move about 3 or 4 left with that ball. Because when it sees the dry, man, it goes left.
It goes left, yeah, it goes sideways.
You can see a big difference between these two. Man,
jeez.
That one is silky smooth.
It is
right
silky
there.
smooth, yes, silky smooth.
I like that. Awesome.
I'm gonna like that ball.
Yeah. Now throw the other one and you'll see the difference that flip cap makes.
Okay.
Because this one's gonna come off the spot so much harder.
True.
So throw this one and watch the difference.
All right.
Boom. See it big time right there.
Yeah.
As soon as it gets to that spot, it just goes sideways.
It automatically hooks. Yeah.
Big difference. So when they're a little harder, a little flatter, this one's gonna make much more controllable.
I definitely like it. This is definitely a good symmetric ball. It's one of the strongest I've ever owned and I'm going to be throwing. It definitely gets down the lane really clean, but it still comes to the spot really hard. So I definitely am going to like this ball when I can move in and open lanes up a little bit. But on another note, what do you think of that Web Tour edition?
I'll tell you what, I like this ball a lot. This is something different that we have in our line now. And I can see me using this ball like after I throw urethane. Starts to wiggle down lane. This one's gonna come off that spot, but it's still, got that controllable arc like a urethane ball. So I'm gonna like this one a lot. There you have it, a creative dual launch from Hammer. I think the most creative to date. We got the Web and the Web Tour. Make sure you get yours November 13th. For now, Rebel out.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, just had the little commercial there for our sponsor, Hammer. And we now have with us the crowning jewel men's classic division after 3 rounds. And after 3 rounds, in first place at plus okay. I'm trying to make sure that I have everything calculated properly here. Looks like plus 664 pins is Dan Higgins. Second is Chris Hester. Vern Peterson, no stranger, to the winner's circle at 429 over. 411 over, Jeremy Dixon. And at 394 over, the final qualifying spot for the money round going into round 4. 394 over, Ari Wilson. He is the cut. Just missing the cut would be Mike Haggett at about 10 pins, 384 over. And 14 pins would be Jordan Horns at 380 over. 379 over is Dominique Boysaw. Joshua Glover at 373 over, 367 over. Mike King narrowly missing out. There's a nice little margin. That's just with 27 pins, 27 pins separating the last 6 spots and those that made the cut. 361 over is Curry Clayton. Bob Hale was 358 over. 356 over was Brandon White. DeAndre Johnson, 351 over. 349 over, Brian Smith. Brian Dennis is 348 over. 341 over is Ryan Pittman. Aaron Djokovic is 335. And 331 over is Godfrey Wilson III. Mecco Walker, 328 over. Tyrone Stevens is going to make the top 5 for the stair-step finals. So there you have it for the men's classic division, and we'll be right back shortly for starting the 4th and final round as soon as they give us the word. It won't be too much longer. Thank you. have the reading of the lane assignments for the seniors and the super seniors as well as the ladies divisions. They're going to be getting their practice going in about 3 minutes, as the tournament director, Mr. Harvey Johnson, indicated. And we'll be back live at that time. We're going to continue our broadcast and just pick up as soon as they get going with the practice session. Looks like we got the men's classic. We have the men's classic in view right now. Men's classic is in view right now as they begin their practice, and we're going to be scattering the view around as we. The Reed-Hawthrone Classic, Mr. Harvey Johnson.
Harvey Johnson, welcome to the booth, sir.
Well, I'm excited to be here this afternoon.
Okay. Can you hear yourself okay? Is everything?
Yeah, I'm
okay,
fine.
Great.
I can hear
Okay,
myself
great.
well.
All right. Well, this is Mr. Johnson's first run at the Reed-Hawthrone directorship, but he's no stranger to running major singles classic tournaments. He's a former director of the Rodman, Western Regional Rodman, and a former director of the President's Classic. Okay. What do you have to say about this event?
Well, you know, I'm really excited because we increased our participation this year. And as you can see out on the lanes, we have both left-handers and right-handers equally scoring well. So we've done a masterful job with the lane conditions. I think that initially they were tighter than most people thought, but since then everyone's adjusted, and you know the field is averaging about 220, 225 for the men. The women are averaging about 215. So it's a fair scoring shot, not a complete house shot, but it's a shot that you can get to the pocket if you throw it well.
And that's exactly the sentiments that I've heard from most of the participants, that the shot is fair. You get what you put down there, and it's playable, very playable. So. Good job.
So yeah, so we hope that next year that we can continue to increase the tournament, and if we're able to do that, we probably will need to go to 2 shifts. I think everyone really liked the 1 shift to get here in the morning and out of here by 7 o'clock at night. This will be the first time that we should be through with the finals as well and be finished free of $10,000 within a couple of years.
Excellent, excellent. All right, well, we're going to be doing this 1 brick at a time, and I'm sure it's going to get there. All right.
Great. All right, so I'm going to run to the office, but
Yes.
I'll stop back by later. Thanks
Great.
a lot, everyone.
Great,
All
thanks,
right.
Harvey. Thanks for stopping by.
Bye.
All right, great. Appreciate it. Okay, so you heard it firsthand from our tournament director, Mr. Harvey Johnson, and we are in live competition at this time. This is the 4th round of the 2019 TNBA Reed-Hawthrone Memorial Singles Classic.
Exactly. Now, as a quick recap, we have leading for the ladies. We got Jasmine Coleman with a plus 473. Second place, we got Stephanie Watson, plus 400.
Walton. Yes.
I thought I said Stephanie Watson.
Okay, so you said Watson. There's a Watson in there, but there's
That's
a Walton.
for sure.
Okay,
That's
there we
for
go.
sure.
Okay.
Also, third spot, we got the defending champion Trisha Reed. 4th spot, we got Don Fay. 5th spot, we got Kayla Ryan. 6th spot, we got Yvette Ford. And 7th spot, we got Novella Daniels. And that's rounding out the women.
Yes, and remember after this 4th round, we'll be taking the top 5. So it's looking at the top 5. Those are, that are competing and looking to get into that top 5 spot. So continue on.
And as we go over to the super seniors, as we take a quick look at the super seniors as they doing it. Look at this run out. Oh, and he struck. He ran that one out. He felt that one.
And well, Roland, you were down there with the seniors earlier, right?
So true. I took my turn.
Okay, so he's a competitor that was out on the lanes, and he's now taking a position in the back here in the broadcast table.
Yeah, most likely might retire to the broadcast to the booth, lead the lanes to the good bowlers.
Okay. But you know what? Being out there on the lanes, you have a perspective that nobody else right here is going to have.
Definitely,
so
definitely. Like I say, during qualifying, I had a great look. It just sometimes the pin just does fall your way.
Okay.
And a couple of stone 8s, a couple of rip 7-10s cost me from qualifying. But there's always the next tournament.
Absolutely, absolutely. All right. So we have a kind of a slanted view of the seniors that are participating. Fortunately, our cameras, we're limited on the angles that we have available for the cameras there in fixed positions. But let's just get a quick summary of what we do have for the senior division, just to give us a quick rundown on that. And I'll let you go ahead.
As we go to the senior division, we got Gerald Johnson leading the way at plus 447. Vernon Allen, second, plus 385. Marcus Jackson, third, plus 320. You got Scott Buchan, plus 310. You got fifth spot, Byron Davenport, third.
And the women's classic. You see the men's classic right now on view here. There will be bowling 4 games for this 4th and final round of qualifying, and then they'll be taking the top 5. And let's go ahead and see what's going on here. Look, we got GG3, George Gohagen the third is he'll be going up there for a spare here.
He got a 7 count, so he left the 249. Oh, I'm sorry. I was blocked, so he left it 2-7 for George. George is an excellent spare shooter. He shouldn't have no problem going cross lane at this. And he covers it. Leading the way for the for the Classic Men division is Dan Higgins. Dan is leading with a total score of 36-64, 50 pins ahead of Chris Hester with 36-14. George Gohagen the third is third at 35-71. We got Victor Vanner, I believe that's how you pronounce that. He's at 35-33. Brian Carvey is at even 3,500, followed by John Heath at 34.90. We got Joel Ray at great bowler in his own right.
Yes, he's a 5-time Robin champion.
Yes, sir. And there's why.
Absolutely. Yeah, he was debating going out on a tour there for a bit, and it looked like he decided to put that off a little bit longer. Again. Dan.
Him and Dan, they both could be on the tour very easy. Very easy. Both of them could be on the tour as good as they throw it.
Dan's wife is out there, Jen Higgins, who's no stranger to the winner's circle and TNBA and everywhere else around the country. But Jen's won several Rodmans, and if I'm not mistaken, she's actually been a champion of the Reed-Hawthrone as well. I've got to double check my books here, but nonetheless, the Higgins family is no stranger to the winner's circle in the bowling world.
So true, so true. PWBA, the ladies, bowling fearless. Speaking of the ladies, let's swing over and see a good shot from Trisha Reed.
Okay. Defending champion. Last year she was really on a hot streak, winning the Reed-Hawthrone and then coming back and winning the Rodman, all within a matter of weeks of each other. Thorne.
She won that major. It was a great battle.
A few more of the ladies here.
So feel free, friends, to ask some questions about the tournament. We are live in the live chat, so if you have a couple of questions or announcements or statements, let us know out there. We can try to answer all your questions about the tournament.
And this is kind of our singles classic season that's starting off. The Reed-Hawthrone is our granddaddy of them all. It's been around since 1958. and started off as the Brunswick Singles Classic, and then it was the Bacardi Singles Classic, Canadian Club, and Corona. It's been many different classics, singles classics, but it's been the same, essentially the same tournament throughout since 1958. So this makes the 51st edition of the tournament. And about 10 plus years ago, the tournament makes the 50th of the National Bowling Association back in 1939. He was a 30-year-old, just a little over 30 years old, and one of the key inspirators in making the National Bowling Association exist. So we're very, very proud to have a tournament named in his honor, and his assistant, the Reed-Hawthrone Singles Classic. There you have it.
Exactly, the one. And next week, not next week, but in March, we're going to Nashville. Is it Nashville?
Yeah, we're going to be doing a series of 4 regional tournaments with the namesake of another infamous member of our organization, no
stranger to
yes,
Mr. Bill Rodman.
Mr. Bill Rodman. Bill Rodman had the notoriety of being the very first African American to roll a perfect 300 game. Yeah, so he did that back in 1948, I believe. I have to double check my numbers on that, but it's something like 1948, if I'm not mistaken. Mr. Bill Rodman rolled a 300 game out of Detroit, and was arguably considered one of the top African American bowlers at the time, and he had went on to achieve many other accomplishments. We'll kind of give a highlight on him, but nonetheless, the tournament have it's a little bit different.
Juggling our suitcases there, because we got 2 in one day, and
yes, the tour is going to be the 23rd. The 22nd, 23rd of March will be the Southern Regional Bill Rodman Singles Classic.
Okay.
And then
I believe Detroit, I'm not mistaken, Detroit is March 30th, 31st. That's the Bill Rodman.
Yeah, the Bill Rodman is the 30th. Let me make sure I got my dates right. I don't want to fumble up too much here. So it's going to be the 30th and 31st is going to be the Central Regional's Bill Rodman, as well as the Western Regional Bill Rodman. We're going to have them both hosted at the same time, 2 different sides of the country. Detroit versus Las Vegas.
Okay, I'll take Detroit. You take Las Vegas.
Yeah, it's a little bit of an easy drive for me to get from Las Vegas to Las Vegas, and a little easy drive.
Right, easy drive for me to get to Detroit.
Yeah, there we go. It's a Detroit native. Okay, so there we go. But those will both be held at the same time on March the 30th and 31st, and we're going to get a little creative on how we're going to cover both events simultaneously at the same time, the same day rather. And we'll kind of give you updates on that as it comes about. Then we have the last of the 4 regional Bill Rodman tournaments coming up in April. And that'll be the Eastern organization. We were founded in 1939. 2019 gives us 80 years. And we're going to have a grand celebration going on for the 80th anniversary. Lots of festivities and lots of activities going on to celebrate that milestone for our organization. And we hope that it's not too late to get your entries in. The entries are still open.
That's true.
The squads are filling up, so
squads are filling up for all of them. All of them.
Yeah,
and like I say, the
very
one
popular.
Right, it's Newcastle, Delaware is the one in April.
Okay, so the Eastern Rodman,
exactly.
Bill Rodman would be Newcastle, Delaware.
Yeah, correct. April 6th and April 7th, exactly.
Great house.
And what makes that tournament just a little more special, they got a senior division for the women. And the women been asking for a senior division. Not all of them have senior divisions for women, but this one does.
They have 5 total divisions in that Eastern Rodman. That is the biggest of our of all of our Rodman classics. The Eastern is They have a great showing of scratch bowlers in that area, and they come out in numbers. So the all 5 divisions of that tournament it surpasses all the other Rodman tournaments. So we're very proud of that one.
Yeah, we got guaranteed money in basically all divisions based on entry. So
Yes.
definitely.
Try to make it a little challenging for the players that are out there. They have to do quick reads as they get out of the lanes and try to anticipate as the lanes transition as well as the bowlers transition from lane to lane.
A couple more participants finishing up their very first game, or 9th and 10th frame right now. We can see a quick glance of the ladies and the super seniors.
Okay, carry to Brooklyn there. You seem very happy with that.
Hey, it's an X. An X is an X.
Okay, yeah. X is an X. And this, of course, they're an ex-wife. No, I should have said that. A little off color there. All right.
And as we look at this senior, he's a unique style. Everyone has their on way of bowling, and he finishing. They say he finishes on the wrong foot, but he gets it done. He made the cut. He's got it down.
Yes. Yep. Do it your way.
Here's Greg, our super senior, Greg Turner, our super senior leader at the moment. Greg throws great. Greg was plus 414 going into this round, the final round. So, and you can see why.
Giving the 7-pin there, a slightly light hit. There's a mixer there. Almost carried it out, but
great shot. Look like kind of shots that I was leaving all day. Hitting the pocket, getting stone sevens. Okay.
Yeah.
I feel you on that shot, Greg. I really feel you on that shot.
Okay. Easily covers the spare.
I know you. The ones that he's getting his jacket on, you know, he's from LA, so he's not used to this Ohio weather.
The temperature drops below 60. It's time for me to put a jacket on. I've learned to be iced up on the windshield, completely blocked my view while I was driving, and couldn't see a thing. I had to immediately pull over and try to salvage driving without driving blind on the street with absolutely no view. And I had to sit there for about 10 minutes trying to get things to the point that I could see out the window. And,
Well, the good thing you made it. No one was hurt, so that's a blessing. So we're just glad you made it.
Yeah, I had some of my comrades see me along the side of the road and thought, didn't know what to think of it, So
they was wondering what you.
they called to find out what was going on. Why was I sitting on the side of the road at an angle?
Exactly.
So. Anyway, that's a tidbit story. But those of you West Coasters or people not used to being in the cold out here, man, it's a lot to learn. That's all I got to say. So, anyway, I got my jacket on. I'm feeling better.
Good morning, Jeff from Huntsville. Glad you're tuning in. A lot of people are just waking up or just getting back from church. I'm glad you guys are starting to tune in because we need all the viewership we can get. So once you tune in, definitely share it. Share it on Facebook, share it on Twitter, share it on Instagram.
Okay. All All right, we're seeing a little view of Novello. She was the cut for the ladies. She's trying to make a strategic move so she can get into that magic top 5 and get into the roll-off.
Right.
And Novello, the top 5. She was the in the 5th seed position. Oh, no, she was in 6th seed. Okay, so there's still some. She got some room to try to climb to get into that spot.
Okay, we got St. Louis in the building, online. We got Akron in the house, Tennessee.
Okay, our viewers out there. All right.
We welcome you, viewers. Like I said, definitely share the link.
All right. Let's see what we got going on here. Okay, so we got a little over 60 viewers watching this match right now, so there we go. Appreciate you. I'm going to try to make this a little bit more entertaining for you as we go forward. We're just walking baby steps right now, but we hope to keep you engaged and knowing what's going on with our TNBA Singles Classic tournaments. And hopefully you see some good activities and good action on the lanes.
As we get our different camera view of the ladies and the senior and super senior. There you go. That's a mixture right there. You got ladies, you got the super seniors and the seniors all in one shot.
Vernon Adams, Marty Rigby, Gerald. Imagine.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, we just saw Mr. Peterson there. Vernon Peterson. We'll get it. I want to give a couple shout outs to some of our supporters, or sponsors in particular. So we have both Hammer, they're just proud sponsors of the National Bowling Association, as well as Logo Infusion. Both of them are prominent sponsors of the National Bowling Association, and we want to
Definitely. Nothing hits like a hammer.
That's correct. We want to ask for you to support our sponsors and have them continue to support us. There we go. Wow, Vernon Peterson, even a 9-pin there.
Yeah, he's staggered. That was staggered.
Yeah, he wanted 10 in the pick, got 9 with the 9-pin.
So Kim is reading for Marty Rigby. Marty came into the Super Seniors as the 5th. Came into the Super Seniors as in starting position number 5. He got a little work to do, but he can make it up if he wants.
Yeah, he just was. Yeah. Still got a little. You try to climb the ladder a little bit.
Mm-hmm. See if we can get a shot for the Super Singers for Kim. Actually, those are the ladies.
See that forward. Shooting a spear. And miss. Oh.
Ah, held on just enough.
She
She had a big, see that big smile on her face?
I thought I was getting ready to run her. I called it a little too soon, but I thought I was getting ready to run.
See that big smile on her face? She was happy and held on. And that was a 10th frame shot too, so she was definitely happy and held on.
Yeah, so lanes are a bit tight, and so I thought she had pulled out a little bit too much to keep it, but it's enough oil there to keep that ball going.
Definitely.
Yeah, so it's all right.
Here's the super senior look for Kim.
Long-time hammer staffer.
Definitely.
Ooh.
Little tight,
Got
little
the
tight.
6-pin there. Yeah, Novella squeaked in there. Made the cut. Trying to see if she can climb that ladder just a little bit to make it in the top 5. She's in the 7th spot coming into the 4th round.
That's right. She stopped by the booth and gave us some insight, saying the left side was a little tighter, but she squeaked in. Now she's like so happy that she doesn't have to hit that same pair that she finished on because she bowled a 190. She's like, oh, roller, I don't want to go back to lane 49, 50.
Let's take a look at Trisha here. Solid game. Very fundamentally sound. Very sound. Woo. Wow, leaving an 8-pin.
Yeah. You can tell that definitely tighter on the left side because Trisha usually doesn't play that far unless she has to. And Lavetta same way. And they both.
Those back row pins.
Yes.
Prestigious tournament should be held at, so they want to make sure that the bowlers have their names on the back of the shirt so all the spectators and everything know
who's who.
Yep. Let me see if I can get some intermediate standings. I'm gonna go try and grab something out of the tournament office there.
Sounds great. Sounds great.
I was hoping we have a runner keep us up to date, but I'm gonna go and be the runner for us.
Okay, that'd be great.
Right back.
Dan Fitzgerald, we have sound. Let me know if you have any sound problems, Dan. David, we're just taking a short break. Dan Fitzgerald, we have sound. Let me know if you have any sound problems. David, we're just taking a short break. Yeah, we were just taking a short break. Thank you guys for the chat comments. Appreciate it.
Make another trip to the boys' room.
Right, thank you. As I was just handed a quick update, Aleo Holmes is third at 312, fourth is Larry Ramey at plus 267, and fifth is Marty Riggin at plus 143. For the ladies, Jasmine Coleman continues to lead, plus 461. Stephanie Walton is second at plus 399. Third is Don Fay at plus 324. Fourth is Trisha Reed at plus 322. Kayla Ryan is fifth at plus 293. Sixth is Yvette Ford, 278. And seventh is Nathaniel Daniels at plus 264. We're still waiting for the update for the Classic Men division. It's the biggest division, so we're waiting on that. As we take a look around, let's check in on the ladies. to be the first thing they let us know.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, so that camera's going to be moved, and I don't know how far we can go. That 100-foot is going to be killer. In fact, we don't have that over there. We have 4 cameras, and got the 75er, got the 25 left. All right, let me map this out. He's going to try to get a printout for the kids. You see where we're at.
Check 1, 2. 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 Okay, we have a little couple issues here, and we're just working on them, of course. We're good. Super Senior. At 6th place is Kayla Ryan at 301, and 7th place is Novella Daniels. And if we go to the seniors, we have a new leader, Vernon Allen, has taken the lead in the seniors. Gerald Johnson is 2nd. Marcus Jackson is 4th. Brian Davenport is 5th. Brian Davenport is 4th with 382. Scott Buckman is 5th with plus 327. And Frank Gecko is 5th, 6th, plus 268. Super Seniors. First place is Greg Turner, plus 430. Followed closely behind by Leroy Johnson, plus 425, only a 5-pin difference. Leroy is grinding ground. Arlene Holmes is 3rd with plus 356. Larry Ramey, 4th, plus 295. And Marty Rigby is 5th, plus 170. That is your update as I know it. We're looking for the men's classic division update. Haven't got that yet. We will definitely keep you informed. As we switch camera positions, how about we go to the ladies and super seniors and seniors. Give a little side view. It's not that great is what I'm getting told. And we're right next, and we're on lane 40, 32, and 33, and that's right next to the counter, so that's causing some interference. That's what I'm being told on the Wi-Fi end. As we go into the classic division, leading Dan Higgins. Dan has a total pinfall of 4,069, followed by Chris Hester, 4,065. He's in a tie with George Gohagen III, 4,065. Victor Verner is in 4th, 4,090. Brian Carvey is in 5th, 3,970. John Heath is in 6th, 3,961. Joel Ray is in 7th, 3,954. Again, for the seniors, we got super seniors, we got Greg Turner, Leroy Johnson, Ardell Holmes, Larry Rigby, and Marty Rigby. For the women, we got Jasmine Coleman, Stephanie Watson, Tiffany Trish Reed, Don Fay, Yvette Ford, Kayla Ryan, Novella Daniels. Super seniors, seniors, Vernon Adams, Gerald Johnson, Marcus Jackson, Brian Davenport, Scott Beckman, Fred Gut.
Good, sir. Like I say, we just get.
problems. We have problems. But I'm doing the best I can to work around it.
You can say, I don't know if that's on our end or not, but you know, we get a lot of comments on that.
Yeah, it's going to be on there.
Okay.
They're done right there. That view. Go dark. Light go dark. So, yeah. Okay. What is that? Over there. Sands. Okay. I'll go ahead and put some camera.
Please continue to log in, log on, share it, even though we're having some difficulties. It looks like the ladies are finishing up going into their final game. The super seniors and seniors are done. We should have the cut pretty soon for them. If we move cameras and get situated for our last 2 rounds of the day.
You have no control of the.
I mean, it is what it is. Like I say, internet, you know, it is the internet.
They're supposed to have enough bandwidth here for us to really do what we're doing.
Obviously they don't, because everybody complaining and we freezing too. So if we're freezing, they're freezing.
It should tell what the stream condition is right there. So it should say live and great bandwidth or all that kind of stuff.
Where they say that at?
It's up here right there. It should be status of the streaming. Status of the streaming.
Mic check. 1, 2. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are working on all these different audio, video, and lane changes right as I'm speaking right now. The house threw us a curveball, and we have to rearrange every single camera just to give you guys the best picture we can. So we're gonna work on that, set up all the cameras that we can, try to get you the best angles that we can, try to move away from this desk that's causing interference, and we will be ready for the championship round. Stay patient. Stay here. Appreciate you. As we do that, I'm going to do a quick roundings of the standings real quick. After 15 games in the senior division, Vernon Adams leads plus 561. Gerald Johnson is second, plus 466. Mark Jackson is third, plus 437. Scott Buckman is fourth, at plus 362. Brian Davenport is third. Jasmine Coleman is the leader, plus 506. Stephanie Watson is second, plus 494. Trisha Reed is third, plus 384. Don Fay is fourth, plus 340. Yvette Ford is fifth, plus 314. Novella Daniels is sixth, plus 311. Kayla Ryan is third, plus 270. For the ladies, Jasmine Coleman, Stephanie Watson, Trish Reed, Don Fay, Yvette Ford, Novella Daniels, Kayla Ryan, after 18 games.
hammer commercials if you need to. There's fillers.
How do you bring up the hammer commercials?
Media one, I think.
Media one?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Media one.
Yeah,
I got you.
Forward,
Yeah.
there,
Yep. I got
and
it.
then push play.
Yep.
Actually, bring it to the preview window by double clicking on it, and then the window to the right. Double click on that one. And that should bring it to the preview window. See? Double click.
Double click.
Well, that plays it.
Hey, I know that.
But the status of the streaming should be.
Status of the streaming is here when you're not playing that.
Huh?
It's here when you're not playing it. So if you go click there, see there's this.
Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. And then down there, yeah.
Right.
Okay. Warning. Okay. All that stuff. Yeah.
That's fine. Okay. So go back to media one. Okay. So if I double click here, it should go to preview, but it's not.
Yeah. It's not.
No.
Double clicking doesn't do it.
Double clicking doesn't do it.
Well, stop it from playing. And rewind it. And double click it. Does it bring it over there?
One, two. So as the women finish up and the super seniors and the seniors finish, we're just waiting on the classic men.
moving. So I mean, you walking? Yeah, we still up. That's a lot of things. That's nothing down there. Now. There's already that's the link right there. Yeah, they're on 20 something. So right now we ain't showing nothing, basically.
Okay. Well, I didn't want to interrupt them while they're down the line.
Yeah, I mean they're bowling, but we can't. I mean, I can turn the camera.
Yeah,
but
bring the tripod. Bring the tripod down too. Actually, this could be extra. You know what? We're good because we just put that extra tripod up already. We're in that spot instead of moving.
Okay. Let's see if we can get the commercials up.
Yeah, I'll do it real quick.
And what you want me to do down here?
Pull the tripod and everything and bring it to 45 and 46.
This one right here.
I'm sorry?
That one right there.
Well, that stays there. That's for the one that's on 13 and 14. Tripod on 13 and 14. Camera, the whole setup. Bring it to 45 and 46. Yeah.
Break out of that, 'cause that's the camera that's going.
I mean, I guess I can just beat you again like I did in Harrisburg.
Lanes are on. Warm up, rookie. So, you want to go first, rookie?
Age before beauty.
bowling fans, TD here. Time for another ball video. Hammer's coming out with a new dual launch. So, instead of just doing it by myself, I thought I'd bring in the best amateur bowler I know, AJ Rice. AJ, you ready to show what these balls can do?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. All right, guys, here we're with our first ball, the Web. It's featuring the spheroid core with a aggression hybrid cover stock. And this ball is going to hook a lot for a symmetric core.
Second ball we have is the Web Tour Edition. Just like the Web, it has a spherical core, but they took the puck off the top, so it's gonna have a lot less diff, make it a little bit more controllable, and they wrapped it with the new Tour V1 cover stock.
Okay.
Pretty good.
I like it. I give it 2 tournaments. You'll win your next title with that ball right there.
Okay, I like the way you're
give it 2.
thinking. I like the way you're thinking. We're gonna throw this a lot on tour, I think, because of, you know, we bowl on some harder, flatter patterns.
Right.
This one is so smooth. I like this one. Even when I come around it a little bit, it just doesn't jerk off the spot and go side.
That ball's better and
Harder.
True.
So throw this one and watch the difference.
All right.
Boom. See it dig time right there.
Yeah.
As soon as it gets to that spot, it just goes sideways.
It automatically hooks.
Yeah. Big difference. So when they're a little harder, a little flatter, this one's gonna make it much more controllable than that one.
It'll keep you safe.
Now watch it. You can see it right there. See the difference? I mean, that's basically the difference between the two balls.
Yeah.
One jumps off the spot and one is nice and smooth off the spot. It's perfect. You ready to have a little fun?
Let's have some fun.
Let's show them what these balls can really do.
All right, I got you.
Go for it. Oh!
Oh, baby. Here
Wow.
we go.
That was sweet.
Yes.
Oh, take that!
Yeah. All right.
I can do it too. So after throwing that web ball today, what do you think?
I definitely like it. This is definitely a good symmetric ball. It's one of the strongest I've ever owned and I'm going to be throwing. It definitely gets down the lane really clean, but it still comes to the spot really hard. So I definitely am going to like this ball when I can move in and open lanes up a little bit. But on another note, what do you think of that Web Tour Edition?
I'll tell you what, I like this ball a lot. This is something different that we have in our line now, and I
All right, let's see what we got in the box today. Hammer's newest release for 2019. This is the Hammer Flawless. My first impressions of this ball out of the box, it looks awesome. Hammer's typically been known as the tough brand, but the first thing I noticed when I opened up the box were these colors. And what caught my eye were these sparkles. Anybody that knows me knows I love sparkles. All right, so like I said, haven't thrown this ball yet. Let's go check it out and see if it rolls as good as it looks. Well, I'm really liking what I'm seeing today. The Juice Pearl cover stock combined with the 40-watt core is going to be great for medium oil patterns and have a strong.
Introducing the brand new Statement Solid
And Statement Pearl. With the new Statement Core and the Aggression Pearl CFI cover stock.
This ball also has the brand new Statement Core with the Aggression Solid CFI cover stock.
You ready to go check these things out?
Let's go see how they roll.
We got this, boys.
Well, what do you think?
Ball's really good. It's really strong. I think it's going to be the first ball out of my bag.
I totally agree. I think it's a perfect ball for heavy oil. First ball out of my bag too, and all fresh oil.
What do you guys think of the Statement Pearl?
Man, Statement Pearl is a great ball. When Statement Solid starts to hook a little bit, it's a perfect complement to the Statement Solid.
I agree with what Tom said. It has that strong continuous motion down lane, and it's going to be a statement in my bag on the tour season.
All right, Hammer fans, another winning combination with the Statement Solid and Statement Pearl. Go make your statement February 12th.
Shannon, it is the middle of the night and the bowling alley is closed. What are we doing here?
We're bowling. Let's go. You want to go first, rookie?
Age before beauty.
Okay. Nice try, rookie. Hey guys, thanks for watching our video.
I needed it to be cleaner. I would throw it then because when my rip would run out of energy, this one would fit in perfect.
So if you guys didn't get a chance to pick up the previous 2 rips, don't miss out on this one. This one may be the best one so far.
Still winning.
That was
That was
terrible.
bad.
Introducing the brand new Statement Solid
And Statement Pearl. With the new Statement Core and the Aggression Pearl CFI cover stock.
This ball also has the brand new Statement Core with the Aggression Solid CFI cover stock.
You ready to go check these things out?
Let's go see how they roll.
We got this, boys.
Well, what do you think?
Ball's really good. It's really strong. I think it's going to be the first ball out of my bag.
I totally agree. I think it's a perfect ball for heavy oil. First ball out of my bag too, and all fresh oil.
What do you guys think of the Statement Pearl?
When Statement Pearl is a great ball. When Statement Solid starts to hook a little bit, it's a perfect complement to Statement Solid.
I agree with what Tom said. It has that strong continuous motion down lane, and it's going to be Statement in my bag on the tour season.
All right, Hammer fans, another winning combination with the Statement Solid and Statement Pearl. Go make your statement February 12th.
All right, let's see what we got in the box today. Hammer's newest release for 2019. This is the Hammer Flawless. My first impressions of this ball out of the box, it looks awesome. Hammer's typically been known as the tough brand, but the first thing I noticed when I opened up the box were these. Well, I'm really liking what I'm seeing today. The Juice Pro cover stock combined with the 40-watt core is going to be great for medium oil patterns and have a strong back-end motion. All right, guys, that's my review for today. I look good, I feel good, I'm bowling good. From core to cover, this ball is flawless. Be sure to get yours January 15th at a local pro shop near you. Bye. One more thing before I go. I'm going to issue a challenge to the first female and male to shoot a 300 with the Flawless. I will send you a hammer ball of your choice. All you need to do is tag me on social media in your post. Good luck.
Oh, these were never used. But they did oil. They oiled them early. Yes, they oiled them early. Yes, yes. Okay. So they're fresh. Yes, correct. Are we still streaming?
We are still streaming.
Stop and start a new session. I want to find us on a different session. I'm gonna stop and start a new session. Okay. Oh shoot, that's gonna mess everybody's link up. Not today. They'll see it.
We'll let them know.
They'll see it. They'll see it. They'll be able to reconnect it. I swear we've gotten